Okay.
Hey guys, Andy here, that huge Asian guy, Power Panda. So today, or this video, we have two workouts back to back, and we have a lot of visitors. First up, we have Brad here. Brad is from Pensacola, Florida, about 4 hours away, and he competes in the 308-pound class. He started off powerlifting early, and then he took like 15 years off, and now he's back at it for the last 3 or 4 years, I believe, and he's an active Army, so shout out to him for what he does for the country. Anyways, a few months back, he approached me, actually, he contacted me online about coming to work out with me. So finally, we set up a date, and this was it. So he's here for 2 days, and then we got Mr. Matt Vincent here. Who, if you don't know, you can see my previous channels. He's my friend. He's also two-time Highland Games world champion, owner of Hate Brand Goods, wonderful clothing company, and has a great YouTube, Matthew Vincent. But I'll link that below. And then we have Rob Taylor, Robzilla from New Orleans, about an hour away, and he's a big bencher in the 275-pound class. So we all just kind of got together for a nice bench session. Nothing spectacular today from me. I got sets of 8 for my main movement. These are some of our warm-ups going through. I apologize for the lack of sound. I have a new mic, and it's one of the ones where you have to turn on, and I never had to do one with my old one. So I left it off the whole time, so I apologize, so you just have to listen to my voice. And my SD card got full, so I cut out the rest of the workout. But I'll summarize. I worked up to 3 sets of 8. I did 405, 415, 425. So here you'll see the first set. Rob, he worked up to 2 sets of 6 at 495, which is crazy to see. You know, doing that many reps at 500 pounds practically. And then Brad worked up to 3 singles. He did 445 for one, 465 for one, and then a nice 20-pound PR for 475 for one, which I don't catch on my camera because the SD card got full. So that's what you'll see. You'll see one of Rob's 495 for 6, and then so I believe 425 ties a PR for me. I'm really good at rep work, but when it gets down to like singles, I always have a really bad time with it. Anything 95% plus, my technique goes to shit. So at 8 weeks out now, we're gonna work on a lot of singles in my main movements, and then do the back down sets. That way, I'm just get more practice at doing heavier singles. Because like on the reps, you know, the first rep is usually kind of shaky, and all the rest are just smooth and awesome. So I believe this is 425 for 8. And one thing that I think that has helped improve my bench too since about 6-7 months ago is I've widened my grip out significantly. It used to be where my pinkies were just inside the ring, and I've moved it out now to where my middle finger is on the ring. So that has eliminated a lot of the sticking point where I stick right at the right before lockout. So I'm always really fast off the chest, and then I just get 3/4 of the way up and it just gets stuck. Here's Rob, 495 for 6. With this tiny little range of motion. So jealous. Oh, never mind. He didn't do 6. Anyways, he does 2 sets for 6 after that. And this is my second movement. It's wide grip bench, and it's about 2 fingers out. So my thumb is actually just outside the ring. So this requires a lot of stability, flexibility too. It works your chest more, and you know, you just have to control the weight a lot more, be a little more methodical, and slow it down. I think I do 4, a set of 4 here. Oh, and I pause it. Alright, moving on. Day 2. Got some deadlifts. I'm not deloading, but I just pulled a heavy. Pulled heavy the Saturday before. I believe this is like on a Wednesday or Thursday. So I'm just kind of taking it lighter because I have a big workout this week, the weekend following this. So what I end up doing is speed pulls. So basically, you kind of take like 60 to 70%. Just depends on what you want to do of your max. And you're going to do a lot of singles, but with very little rest. So I think I'm doing 30 seconds rest, but I end up just doing like 20 seconds rest or whatever I feel like I'm ready. You just want enough rest to where you can pull it fast. So, you know, as you do these more, you also get in better shape. So I'm not going to try and bore you guys with it, so I'm going to fast forward it. But you get the idea. So next we have Brad. Just doing, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is his last warm up, 675. He works up to plea 3 singles at 725. And then here's his first single at 725. So it's kind of, I don't know if you see it, but so me and my workout partners, we're not really rowdy, and we don't use ammonia or sniffing salts, nor do we slap each other on the back. But Brad is one of those. You'll see it on the next set of 725 he does. But we're just kind of awkward with it because we don't know how to really slap someone on the back. So my second movement for the day was some RDLs. I do different variations of RDLs. I'll do touch and go, I'll do hang, where I don't touch the floor, and I'll do deficits, or I'll do it with bands. Just all kinds of different variations. Basically, you're just trying to build up your glutes and your hamstrings and your back. So I really think these help my deadlifts a ton, especially at lockout. And so that was 455 for 10, or 8, sorry, and I'm going to finish with 495 for 10, I believe.
If I go 2,000, I'll be right at the top 10. Like, if I go a little over 2,000, I'll be top 10. Morning.
So here's Brad's. It's either his second or third attempt, or second or third lift. That's second or third single at 725. I think that I think his best PR was 745. So, and I think he wants to get 800 in his next meet, which I think is 4 weeks out, I think. Anyways, he definitely hits these pretty well. His first set, first single, he was good for 2. But you know, the second and third set, he pulled it smoothly, but been really hard to try and do a double. So I think it'll be close for him to get 800. I really hope he does, but it's gonna be just very. There's the awkward slap. So here's his third set, I believe. That's it. Alright guys, that's it. Nothing much else to talk about. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Looks good. Good discipline.
A little bit slower than the first.
Yeah, but I mean,